What's up guys, it's Amable here. My goal is to make sure you work out from anytime and anywhere. So here I have a presentation of what I used to do before I started going to the gym. I have my suitcase here, I have my 2 chairs, and I have my backpack. I'm gonna be showing you what I used to do from home. I would usually start with the regular push-up. You wanna make sure your hands are aligned with your chest. What I mean by that is you don't want your hands too far out. You want them just outside your chest, and you want it to be aligned, so it wouldn't be like this. We wouldn't do this. Is not a push-up. Okay, so you wanna align it with your chest. You wanna make sure it's like in a straight line, right? And it's just right outside your chest. It's not too wide, it's just right outside. And then from there, what you're gonna do is make sure your core is tight and make sure your body is not flared in the air. Everything should be flat, and my hands and my chest are aligned. Now I'm ready to do my push-up. So go down slow, come up. I know a lot of people can do push-ups, but what you can do with your push-up to make a regression, if you cannot do a regular one, just do a kneeling one, where you're kneeling on your knees, but same thing apply. So you're gonna still make sure your hands are aligned with your chest, and your weight is shifted to the front, so you wouldn't go like this. You need to go this way, and this is your push-up, kneeling push-up. 2, 3, 4, like that. That's a regression for those who cannot do a regular push-up. Alright, so next I would move on to archer push-ups. So archer push-ups look like this, and archer push-up, they help you build a wider chest, and also still working on the triceps a little bit. So the way this goes is you're gonna go wide. This is wide, and we're gonna be moving side to side. So here, and same thing, everything is flat, the core is tight, the body is not in the air. So we're gonna be shifting our weight side to side. So this way. So that's 1, 2. 10, 11, and 12. Now I know that's hard, not everybody can do it. So what you can do is you can do however much you can. And if you cannot do this push-up, there's many more variations that you can do, which I'll be showing. Move on to diamond push-ups. So diamond push-ups is basically you make a diamond with your hands. So here, and so you're in a push-up position as like a regular push-up, but your hand placement is just different. From here, just go down. 1, 2. Those are diamond push-ups. Next, so elevated, and I would do this because I wanted to focus on my inner chest and develop the muscles over there. So I would go like this, and then squeeze here. Which is just very good because it works different muscles at the same time. So with this one, you're doing also 12 of those. Next exercise, my last variation of push-up that I used to do when I was still working out at home, decline push-ups. and this help with the upper chest. So basically the way it goes is you put your legs on the chair this way. Make sure you're not too far to the front, because this wouldn't make sense, right? So you want to be just under your chest, and then just go from here. With the suitcase, I also used to do overhead presses with the suitcase. So you would go like that. 1, 11, and 12. Yeah. So I would do overhead press with this. And also the beautiful thing about the suitcase again is that you can add more things to make it heavier, which is progressive overload. Next workout. With the shoulders, after doing overhead press with the suitcase, I'll move on to doing lateral raises with the backpack. So just hold it this way. Just put a weight that you can control. Don't go too heavy, because you don't need heavy weights for doing lateral raises. So from here, I would raise it like a lateral raise. 10, 11, 12. So basically the way you do this is making sure you're leading with your elbow and not your hands. So you wouldn't do it like this. You want to do it to where you're leading with your elbow up, so this way. And when you're coming down, just come down slowly. Take your time. Just use mind muscle connection to make sure you're feeling your medial delt. And that was my lateral raises. Next workout. Next exercise is reverse flies. So just find a place where you can hold, like an elevated surface where you can hold on. And then from there, what you're gonna do is fly to the back. So bend over, and you're gonna raise this. Remember, when you're doing it, you have to keep the control, because you don't want to go like this. You want to go nice and control. 1, like that. Boom. Yeah. So that's my reverse flies. And remember, whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. Next workout. Front raises with the backpack. Let me show you how I used to do it. So like this, and raise it straight up. You don't want to go like this. You want to almost, your hands are like straight. So straight hands, and raise it to like your eye level or a little higher. So around that area. 2. And 12. So that's how you do your, and you know about, same thing, you can add more weight. If this becomes light, you can add more weight to make it heavier, which is progressive overload. Next exercise. So next workout on the list, we're gonna be working on the triceps. And for the triceps, I used to do dips, and with the dips I would use chairs. So for example, this chair right here. So what you do is just come on it, you sit on it, and then you put your hands on your side. Make sure it's nice, you have a nice grip here, so you don't sleep like this. You wanna maintain the grip, and then from here go forward, and make sure you're not too far from the bench, too far from the chair, I mean, where it hurts on your shoulder joint. You want to make sure you're as close as possible. Your back is just rubbing lightly against the chair when you go down, so like this. So the thing about this workout is you need to lean also back a little bit. This way you're putting your weight against your triceps, so your tricep has to work extra. So with this workout, what I use to progress, like progressive overload, is I got this chair, so my second chair, and then instead of having my legs on the ground here, I would have them on the chair in the front right here. So when I have it here, I can just go down this way, and this is more challenging because your feet are not on the ground to support you. So this is the progression to the normal or the regular dips, and that was my workout for the triceps. Moving on, bicep curls. I used to do my bicep curls using my backpack, just putting heavy weights as much as you can lift with nice control. And what you're gonna do is so that's how you do it. And what I don't want you guys to do is going like this. You want to keep your elbows down as much as you can. This way is your bicep that is working only. When you do this, you are including your shoulders, which you don't want to do. You want to pay attention and just focus more on the bicep itself. With this suitcase, I used to do squats with it. So it goes like this. You put it on your back this way. So watch me. Hold it tight so it doesn't fall, and use your traps to hold it. So from here, (11) and 12. So yeah, I used to use the suitcase to do squats, and the beautiful thing about the suitcase is that you can do progressive overloads where you add more weights to make it heavier. So this way you're stimulating more muscle growth. So on to the next exercise. Next, I will find an elevated surface to where I can do my split squats. So for example, this right here. And you wanna, so let me show you how you can know where to place your feet when you're doing like split squats, even if you're in the gym or at home. So you're gonna put the legs here. You're gonna stand on the leg that you're trying to work. You're gonna stand on it this way, right? So this is the right distance to where you should be. Now you're gonna go like that and just do your squats. So you can go like this with the hands. That's what I used to do as well. It's body weight, just with your body. So next, you would find like a wall where you can place your hands for stability. And we're gonna do some abduction to make sure we're strengthening our hips. So here, just like this. 1. And 12. So this way you're strengthening your hips as well. It helps a lot with your lower body strength. Find a wall or something that you can hold, like a pole or something. So just go like this and do some calf raises. 11 and 12. And if this is easy, you can wear something like a backpack and make it heavier and just do that. And please make sure you're doing this in slow tempo. You're not doing it so fast like this. You want to take your time, slow and nice control. And yeah, it's gonna work very good. Next exercise.
I used to do core, back and cardio on the same day, so together. And for the core, I will do laying leg raises. So for the laying leg
what you need with this is just a mat where you can lie on it and perform your exercises. So I will do laying leg raises. So here you're gonna raise your legs up, 1. So you wanna make sure your head is on the ground the whole time, because you don't wanna cause any unnecessary pain on your neck. So from here you need to put your hands just on the side of your butt. This way you have support on your lower back, so you're not using your lower back. So let's go. And 12. When you're doing this, also don't touch the ground. Make sure you keep the tension on the core.
My second core exercise would be bicycle crunches. So for the bicycle crunches, I was still working in 3 sets of 12 reps on each side and resting for 45 to 60 seconds. Regular crunches. So for the regular crunches, I was also working in 3 sets, 12 reps and resting for 45 to 60 seconds. For the back, I used to do pull-ups. So for the pull-ups, I would go to a park near me and use the bars there. So with this exercise, I was also working in 3 sets, 12 reps, resting from 45 seconds to 60 seconds. So to execute this exercise, you want to make sure you keep your body straight and you pull yourself up. So you're pulling yourself up until your chin is above the bar. And as you do so, make sure you're engaging your back, your lats muscles. Alongside my pull-ups, I used to do rows. So for the rows, I would go under this thing. I don't know what to call it, but for the sake of this video, we're gonna call it the bar. So I would go under this bar and align my chest with the bar, and then I would have my hands just wider than shoulder width and pull myself towards the bar until my chest touches the bar, and then I would lower myself back down slowly, engaging my back muscles as well. 3 sets, 12 reps, resting anywhere from 45 to 60 seconds. Lastly, I will do my cardio, and for my cardio I will jog for 30 minutes, and if you cannot do 30 minutes you can do less, maybe 25, maybe 20, and if you cannot jog for all that time, you can do intervals where you jog like 5 minutes and walk 5 minutes, jog 5 minutes, walk 5 minutes. That easy. Alright guys, that's a workout routine that I used to follow from home, and I highly recommend that you guys start implementing it. And the beautiful thing about it is that you can do it from anytime and anywhere, so no excuse. But yeah guys, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and I'll get back with you in the next video. Peace.